Hello Facebook, it's Reid and Howco from ReidAboutSex.com with my friend Heather Elizabeth from Toronto, Canada, and I'm sorry, I forgot to do my Facebook Live today because I was teaching all day. I taught 2 workshops today, and one of them was Rough Sex for Nice Folks, and Heather was kind enough to to do some demonstrations with me, and so I thought, so that I would keep my promise to try to Facebook Live every day, we would do a quick video on things that we had fun with today, and you were an amazing demo.
Thank you.
So thank you. And thank you, Den, from, what's Den's?
Sexplore with Den Tenon.
Sexplore with Den Tenon. And Den basically sponsored my workshops and let me do the workshops in a space that Den has access to. And it was really, really fun, and we geeked out today. So, we're just going to do a quick video because it's late here on the East Coast, but earlier on the West Coast. And there's Kat saying hello as well on Facebook.
So many feelings.
So many feelings this cat has.
Feelings, Kat.
So what was something that you liked about from today's Rough Sex for Nice Folks? Because Liz was there, Dr. Liz Powell, and Liz hadn't really ever saw me teach a lot before.
Yeah.
And you've seen me teach before.
I've only seen you teach. Oh no, I was gonna say I've only seen you teach at conventions and for other sex educators, and it's different when you're teaching to kind of a generic crowd.
Yeah, to muggles.
To muggles. But now I just can't remember. I think I might have been to some of your playful, loving stuff, or stuff you've done with Monique Darling.
Yeah, we've known each other a long time.
It's been a while. Yeah.
But with Liz, it was definitely, hi buddy, we have a little cat here right here. You want to say hi to Facebook Live?
George, do you want to say hi?
George doesn't care. George is like, I've already been on Facebook today. So what was something that was fun for you from today's workshop?
So the funnest thing for me was the amount of laughter that was in the room. And I think sometimes when we talk about rough sex, people think very serious business, very serious, no laughing, all shoving, and all
Just to be rough and
very
serious.
And I don't like serious sex. I like my sex filled with laughter, enjoy it all the time. And I want to never kind of be afraid to laugh in the bedroom. So I really like the amount of laughing that was going on and all the sharing and how comfortable it was.
And you also, you like intense sensation.
I do.
And that tends, because I was showing people some pressure points, some pain points from martial arts, like attack points that for you just make you giggle.
It's true. Pretty much any upper body pressure points will make me laugh. Any lower body pressure points make me really snuggly.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
So if you want
sides of the thighs.
Yeah, if I don't always like being touched, I'm snuggly first thing in the morning before coffee.
Yeah.
But if it's evening and you want to snuggle, you can cheat by lower body pressure points. Be like, oh hello.
That's like your snuggle button, just right on the side.
Yeah.
Right where the split the IT band.
Yeah, that's my we should be cuddling right now.
Oh, that's good. That's good. The cuddle reset button.
Yeah. What was your favorite part of today?
Well, I mean, so we taught plays well with others, which is my, learning how to navigate group sex and moresomes and threesomes and things like that. And that both groups, workshop groups, were really, really sweet and awesome people. It was like, feed us. We want the knowledge. We want to be better at this. So I just, as an ex-New Yorker, coming up to Canada is always really awesome because the workshop groups are amazing. They're just so earnest, and they're also earnest in other places too. Don't pick on me for that. But the people were really great, and in the rough sex group, what I really, really loved was, and one of the reasons I like using demonstrations in workshops when it's appropriate is we're talking about the difference between sensual and erotic, and how sensual is sensations, touch, positions that get your body turned on, and how erotic are things that get your mind, your brain turned on, and then how to weave those two. And then in the workshop, we're also talking about different kinds of sensations. So there's stingy, slap, and then there's thuddy, and you were kind enough and generous enough to be a part of the spanking demo. And so as we walked through different things and the audience got to see you being a demo, there was a point in the workshop where I got to stack a bunch of things,
Mm-hmm.
where we'd already done a demo about pain sensation and how it works for you. So the audience got to see you light up and giggle, and then we got to work on hair pulling and biting and things like this.
I think like Reid's about to tell my secrets right now.
Oh no, I won't.
I
I mean, do you want me to do?
Well, if I name it, then you can.
Oh.
Then you can say it.
Okay.
No, I'm okay with it.
Well, I wasn't even going in that direction, but now I can. So basically what we got to was this place where I had you pinned up against the wall.
Yeah.
Because we'd already talked and shown to the audience like what kinds of things that you like.
Mm-hmm.
I was talking about walking people through the difference, where the mistake is when people say, will you choke me, I want you to choke me. What a choke actually is fucking with your ability to breathe, and no lover is asking you to crush their windpipe.
Can we just talk about the hearts that are coming up right now? Because I love you, my people.
So like nobody's asking you to crush their windpipe. So I was demonstrating a really easy way to put pressure on somebody's chest and then just have sensation around the throat. And then I asked you to push as hard as you wanted on your own throat, which makes it safer. And then the erotic piece was to dirty talk with you.
Yeah.
Because we'd already established that.
And I gave Reid some words, and then Reid, knowing me, was smart enough to use other words that I did not expect.
Yeah. So I surprised you in a fun way. While you held pressure to your own throat, I had you pinned, but then I added the kind of pain that you like on your rib cage because there's a nerve thing there. And so the whole combination had you do this thing where you just blushed and got super like excited shy. And the room got to see the whole thing and they were like, oh, that's what that looks like.
Yeah.
And it wasn't like dangerous or dark or anything. Like it was really fun. And you giggled and then you got really shy.
Yeah.
So it was really just like, that was one of my favorite moments because it just kind of, we built all the skill sets up for the audience, and then the demo like had the room be like, oh, and it was done in a way where it was safe, like no one could be hurt. So that was really fun, and it was fun to do that with you. Like that was just fun, and it was also fun to make you blush.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we had a really powerful moment after that because I was still teaching, and then I noticed, I was like, oh, we had a moment, and so then I went into kind of like being present with you and checking in on what you needed, like as a kind of aftercare. And and then my second favorite moment was after the workshop, somebody came up and acknowledged how sweet that was to see me notice that you were having feelings, not bad, but that I just kind of rushed in to be present with aftercare to stay connected and make sure that, that you knew that I knew you were there. That worked really well.
And I think it was helpful to have that kind of like visual aftercare too, because sometimes when we talk about aftercare, especially in kink, people think blankets and feeding someone chocolate and kind of like huddling someone up in the corner, and really this was just like holding my hand and keeping a hand on my chest while you like talked to the audience about what was happening.
Yeah. So again, there was a lot, I mean, we're doing it would have been better if you were there and had seen the whole thing. And I just wanted to do my due diligence and make sure we shot a video today. And thank you for being a part of today and also a part of the video.
Thanks for having me.
Yay. Leave your comments. I'll check them tonight or tomorrow. And thanks again for being a part of the Facebook Lives. And I will do one tomorrow as well. And if anyone in Toronto, in the Toronto area, wants to come to another workshop, I'm teaching Tantra for Beginners tomorrow night at Good For Her. And you can go to readaboutsex.com/calendar to get tickets to tomorrow night's class. And good night, everybody. Look at all those pride flags
nice.
and everything. Thanks for the emoticons, everybody.
Bye, Facebook.
Love you, bye.